Time to go. Into the wind.
We're looking for the Great Muchina Yokai!
Do you know where Great Muchina Yokai?
Huh? You've never... It's a sneaky mod. One time, the Great Muchina Yokai stole...
Sounds like a very naughty little monster. 'Cause we finally found out how to chase it.
My dad said that the Great Muchina Yokai likes to play tricks on people, so all we need to do is chase it away. Then we can come out...
This monster sounds scary, though. Aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must...
Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the Great Muchina Yokai with... So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can...
Yeah, so... Something sounds very strange about all this. But Paimon can't say exactly what it is. Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Muchina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world. We should tell them so they don't waste... Oh, children! Listen up! There's no need to go...
Huh?
No way!
That's impossible!
Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want...
That's not true. Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. And then she...
Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in fireworks prison break, Yoimi? We told her all about the Great Muchina Yokai. She said we should.
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya... Yoimiya...
But...
Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't seem to take that. Who knows what Yoimiya's...
Time to go.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking.
But we've never seen it for our...
That's because the Great Muchina Yokai is extra... It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, no matter how powerful the Great Muchina Yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crop...
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya.
Oh, yeah, hold up a sec. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back.
Thanks. Sure thing. Will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. The Great Muchina Yokai is pretty popular with the... Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist. Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop. But when the kids asked me about it, so, I guess now the kids' impression of the Great Muchina Yokai is... So in a way... Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to... I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Muchina Yokai... Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them... Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around. I know that they don't really exist, but I give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because... Because maybe it doesn't matter so much if something's real or not. Maybe magic and awesomeness are what makes something worth believing. Why should someone else get to take that away from you? The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we... When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred... If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales...
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure.
Whether you understood me or not... Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks...
Naganohara fireworks show?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is... Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come... Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories, too. A lot of them have bad endings, though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or, someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought... Hey, Pops, I'm back!
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are all... Oh, new faces? Who are the...
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently.
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
A long...
Pops has started telling his stories again. Sorry about this, ever since Pops had his...
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were...
Much later, people eventually realize...
Pops, wait!
Huh? What?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that...
Today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry.
No, Pops, the materials. The wrong...
Sorry?
Material...
Oh, the materials!
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did...
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just...
Of course! Leave it to me!
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. That's my Pops. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argued. When I was little, I thought it was because he... Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he...
Huh?
It just makes me happy to see him smile. And it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is...
Yoimiya? Is that you?
Oh, you scared me there! I thought I told you to be more careful before...
Sorry.
Hold on. No one's looking. Okay, you can... We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard...
Don't worry, Sakajiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling... An arrest warrant? Shh! Keep it down! If Sakajiro was caught, there's no... Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't...
What if the boat capsizes? If things are this bad, couldn't you...
Well... But as soon as I got back, I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr...
Hey, no worries. You're more than one...
Little piece of paper?
Yep, the same paper slip. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. If someone shows a nag...
Wow!
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from... What?
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for...
Thank you. This w-
All right, well,
All right, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
it's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Even then, we only got through thanks to some...
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of my... I just wish the commissions could be a little bit... I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, I'm sorry. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework... Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakajiro's boat. Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
He saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited?
Because...
Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I get... Wait, should we really be talking about this in...
Oh, don't worry, there...
Yeah, you could say...
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Huh? Why is it...
Because of the Sokoku decree.
I understand.
Right, I'll go fetch the...
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything...
All right, then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friend...
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered...
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start?
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't... Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. I'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So,
what you're trying to say is that you would...
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go... But what I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? Let's head to the city.
Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Here we are. Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoi! No need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, Ice.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some... I've come to expect it now.
Oh, so sorry for bothering you every time.
Come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? It's no trouble at all. Once when I had an... I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya...
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like...
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come even if it's not fireworks related. I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
All right, then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Go ahead and take the...
Oh, no, you don't. That's out of the question.
Don't worry. Just take it as a...
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me.
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can
There's no... All right, then. If you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health...
Will do. You look after yourself as well.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
Well, for one thing, if you want to come... But I think more importantly than that... Anyway, we've gotten all the material. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
The wind knows me.
Hajime, Mr. Aminoma.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you might...
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the...
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while?
No worry. Oh, wait, actually, how about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through...
That...
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make, if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. If you badger Hajime like this...
But this is a special circumstance, surely! The Naganohara fireworks show...
So give me your ore, and I will process...
Huh? Master, you mean...
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Thank you for helping out, Mr.
You're quite welcome. But Yoimiya,
I'll try my best.
though for you, dear child, no matter how much you excuse me, I will be back short.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look, it's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life.
So have Amenoma art and Naganohara...
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to Hajime. In the future, this will be up to...
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just...
Time to go.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys. So, I wanted to... When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have... You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? I haven't been to Liyue before, but from what I've heard from Miss Beta, but something big happened there recently, right? Didn't their Archon leave all of a sudden?
Yeah, a lot of crazy... Luckily, everyone worked together to stave off a huge disaster.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. I gotta say, it's pretty remarkable that the citizens managed to step up and keep things going even after their Archon left. I mean, I sure can't imagine Inazuma without... My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill... So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And we're looking for answers from the god.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, unlike the outside world, the advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. If you keep pressing on in that...
Sometimes.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle, even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had. Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling, and you're here now, so even if you're gonna, who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and...
Yoimiya, I'm back. Okay, good.
If I can
Absolutely.
Time to go.
That's way too small.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat still. I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to...
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there's... I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately. Then this is the largest we could afford to build. Any big...
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some...
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden.
Maybe it does. But I knew what I was getting into from the moment. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping...
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait!
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold.
Who's third sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together. They were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go...
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, after that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks...
Yeah. No matter how close you and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks... To us, those memories are...
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking...
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let... Anyway, I need to go update some...
Yeah, I should get out of here.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me... But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is... The boat is already and waiting.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught, but I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find...
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any... But if the Tenryo Commission does catch up...
Okay, I won't let them catch, but...
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it.
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time. The Tenryo Commission. Oh, that's right. That's it. I'll go talk to them.
Are you...
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. All right. You should get back. Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? Oh, they're so... Pots? Pots? No, never mind.
Ahem. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs is...
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on, are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have...
Indeed, these are unprecedented times.
Oh, before I forget...
Oh, thank you, dear. Your I wonder if I'll still be around.
Of course you will.
We aren't as young as we once. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back, and I wanted to do some weeding yesterday. But as soon as I bent down to get started...
No worries. Say no more.
No. We can't be putting you to... I'll just go fetch the tea and some snack.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fire...
It's no trouble, really.
Oh, you're such good kids.
If you're sure, it won't take... The old folks aren't very... Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru! How have you been?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family, we sold some fireworks to Liu a while back, and word is, they were a real hit.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much...
We should be fine. I think we... Oh, yeah,
Oh, wow. But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff, and I could...
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument. Being close to family is better than... Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a...
Huh. They didn't... You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village.
Thank you! Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
Time to go.
That was quick.
Younger people have...
Speaking of...
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies.
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopeless.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naga... To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. Even as it was rising up, but then it exploded, the sky... Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already...
50 years. In some, but 50 years of being together.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy.
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we.
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Enough about us.
Yeah,
Sakujiro.
huh?
He was our boy's best friend. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything, but one day, they had a.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, but our Keisuke took after his father and mother. You know what children are like. They get terrible.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or...
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke. But since it's Sakujiro.
What a strange coincidence.
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to...
Two best buddies in childhood.
Well, no worries. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult.
Yes. It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
I think, after all...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Time to go.
Yoimiya, something...
Huh? Pops, are you alright?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire. But they didn't listen. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time. Pops, did you see where he... Oh, the Tenryo Commission will definitely be... Good point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like this. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good I wish I'd caught their names.
As it happened, I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was...
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down. It's Mochizaka and his friends! Let's ask them! Hi, Yoimiya! Mr. Aren't you good? I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Yep, we did.
Are they trying to catch a monster?
No, don't worry. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now.
We will. We'll be on our
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryo Commission over there! It must be...
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right?
Didn't you hear me? You're not...
Ugh, what a nuisance!
No one
escapes my sac.
Keep back!
Lights out.
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your... There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edge...
Look at that. The one with the lap. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have... You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate...
But your return says that you...
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryo Commission. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganohara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get in...
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is...
Then why did you risk life? And I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the...
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the... Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? You left all your subordinates back there to... I can see it in your faces.
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it. It was...
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand Keisuke. You seem to like settling things with a duel, so if I win, then you need to say every... And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke if you don't say anything now...
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryo Commission.
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Those are some... Supposed to be one-on-one! Alright, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Wind strike! As one with wind and cloud!
Time for a light show!
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Why were you so convinced that we had things to...
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did, or then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something, and that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have... Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely.
The reason I came back is that... It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I just felt that what I'd done in the past... I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about that I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that...
Huh?
I don't know about you, but I just had to come back and visit.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. But now, I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but...
what will you say to
Don't worry about that. If you want to come back, I will lend you my help, but... And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. It's the one that Sakujiro planned. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up...
But I think you...
I understand now. Thank you.
That's only because I know your parents so well.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running thing. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can...
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again.
Never mind then.
I can't make another one.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start. Yoimiya! The way you took command of... What can I say? I like to talk. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it with... Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship. But anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch my pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Time to go. Into the wind. Time to go.
Huh? Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh. That was amazing. It was so beautiful. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went? That's the one I had Pops make for. Oh, Paimon saw it. It was one of the best ones. That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping, no matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I believe that as time goes by, this firework will... Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your... You know, Yoimiya, you seem to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were... Oh, I could hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like it's... You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right? Yep.
Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend for Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakujiro, oh yeah!
As for me, to be honest,
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was
well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on it. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned fireworks that disappear in a flash of light but people's feelings don't just disappear. It's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas, because if we didn't exist, there would, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often, but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking.